Morning ritual for people who think deeply.
Zen AM.
Hey man, you talking today?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. Time for Zen AM. Start off with some breath work.
Yo, we are here. Another episode of Zen AM. I'm your host, Nehemiah. We got Darian DTB Brooks. And of course, we are 150 something episodes in, and we still dealing with technical difficulty, y'all.
Most definitely.
Still dealing with technical difficulty, y'all, but it's all good. We ain't gonna let it slow us down. It's Wednesday, May 6th. Those rent checks is late.
God got you though.
God got you though. So don't even trip. We're gonna look up and it's gonna be the end of May, right? We're gonna look up and it's gonna be June. And it's going to be summertime, and we're going to be out there like Will Smith, out in the parks, you know what I'm saying, grilling. And I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait for this warm weather, man. We got a little bit of rain here in Kansas City.
Okay.
And it's a little different than Cali. It's a little bit different than Cali. Boy, Cali got that genetically modified weather. You ain't. You can't tell me that ain't no genetically modified weather. 65 to 85 every single day.
That's paradise, man.
Every day.
That's paradise.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, man, it's a great place to be, though.
I'm talking about coming back. I don't know what I was.
Nah, you miss home, man. You miss the weather too. Ain't nothing wrong with a rainy day. You know, you can let the windows up, hear the rain, or sleep through the rain.
Yeah, but we don't sleep through the rain here. I haven't.
For real?
I don't sleep here. I'm up early, man. Well, I mean, it was now it's like 6 or 5 here, but you know, when I was in Cali, it was like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So I got to get up a little bit earlier, get back on that 5 a.m. tip. Mm-hmm. Getting up at 6 isn't enough time, is what I'm noticing. It's just not enough time because by the time I look, it's filming time. Mm-hmm. And after I do my morning routine, it's a wrap. No, I'm coming straight in here and then I'm setting stuff up, and you know, I still haven't even got the studio locked in fully yet. So it's like, yeah, I got to get back on that 5 a.m. 5:30 at the latest. Mm-hmm. What you got? We was talking yesterday, man. We got so much stuff happening in the world. We was just talking yesterday. We was having some conversations. You dropped some new info about you hit me up talking about Delta. What's going on with Delta, man?
Yeah, so Delta, let me get my dates correct. Hold on. I believe it's starting on May 18th or the 19th. May 19th, Delta Airlines is cutting free snacks and drinks on short flights. Any flights that's under 350 miles, they will no longer be serving snacks and drinks.
Hey, shout out. We got LT in the building, yo.
Shout out.
LT is joining in on the IG. That's the brethren. You missed it yesterday, man. I was wearing the Save the Palace t-shirt and everything. Yep. On the last episode, we still saving the palace, man. Shout out to my man LT. For those don't know, man, we rocked. We did we created a movement. We created a movement. We had the King's Palace. We wasn't taking no job. We went on there. Blackest final they ever had. Well, one of them. Definitely one of the blackest finals they ever had. I had my hand in it, and to make sure that we had some representation up in that final.
That's a fact.
They came after me for it too. They definitely came after me. Boy, I was you would have thought I was Malcolm X about that mug. I was public enemy number 1. It was like, hold on. What are you doing calling those other black men kings? No, we can't have this. They was so mad, yo. I ain't never seen people get so mad over something that ain't had nothing to do with them before in my life.
Nah, but y'all did a great job, man.
Yeah, shout out to my Shout out to my brother LT. We brothers for life, man. I think he out there in North Carolina doing this thing. Got a business. Anybody out there looking for some pressure washing and stuff? We gonna get it, man.
That's what's. Oh, he does pressure washing.
Yeah.
I might need to hit him up. I got we got property up in North Carolina.
Yo, shout out to Susie, man. We got Susie in here. Okay. Susie says, hey, Nehemiah, shout out from your OG crew PAs. I'm gonna bust y'all with this one. Left Cali full circle, and she's back in Austin. Your house is a restaurant now. So Susie was a PA she was a PA when I filmed The Real World Austin.
Wow.
She was a PA when I filmed. And Susie, and I probably shouldn't be bringing this up back at the time. You was with Big Swole at the time, if I remember correctly. So when you filming, you're not allowed to interact with the crew. You know what I'm saying? Like when we did The Real World, it was very strict. So we would talk to them, but they couldn't talk back. So it just became a game. We would make names for them because we couldn't get their names and stuff. Sometimes we would hear them like say each other's names and then we knew it, but oh, that's your name. And then now it was just we had something to do all week. But she was dating like the buff dude. He was a buff cameraman. Mm-hmm. So I just called him Big Swole.
Shout out to Big Swole.
We had a names. We just called him Big Swole. So shout out to Brandy. They up here in the IG today, man. They up here in the IG. Mm-hmm. So let's break down this Delta situation, man, because I know a lot of my people be flying. I know a lot of us are concerned what's going on. You know, half of the people that I know that we live in the airport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as of May the 19th, no more snacks. I mean, it's not a deal breaker for me because you still getting that quality of flying and things like that. But
this with Delta.
Yeah, it's gonna be with Delta, but it's a short flight, so. But anything under 350, that's just the next state over, I think. So I don't think.
Yeah.
Bad. Now that I'm thinking about it, but when I called you, I was on one.
Well, you got
it's over for them. They turning the speed.
Well, I went out to, I was flying when I flew back to KC, mm-hmm. and I had a layover in Salt Lake City. And I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason, when they handed out the snacks this time, they was miniature.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened, but my cookies. I get some my cookies.
Right.
Bischoff cookies.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Them cookies, man. Delta was the one.
Yeah.
You couldn't find them anywhere. Delta was the one. You can get them in the stores now, but
you can get them in the stores now.
Tell me why. And it was 2 of them in the pack. Because I crack it in half, eat it. I took my time with it. Tell me why they gave me some little something. I don't even know what that was, man. They gave me like this little rinky dink, looked like an Oreo Bischoff cookie or something, man.
Yeah,
it was
they was the thin mint editions.
Yeah, because they wallets getting thin. They over there thinning it out. You know how it be when the big man trying to stretch it.
Yeah, they like them thin mix cookies. Like
they over there trying to stretch it, man. Shout out to is it Kingston?
Yeah.
And
Hydro, what up?
Hydro, what up? So everybody losing money right now, man.
Crazy, bro.
Everybody losing money right now.
Yeah.
Oh, she said he still likes that name. They must be still together.
Oh, they still together. Okay.
Y'all still together, Susie? Let's go. Let's go, Susie and Big Swole. Let's go, man.
If it's possible, we should. I would like to interview them to see like how it was being a PA for the real world, their perspective. They got a story as well, man.
I would love to hear. They probably was like, Nehemiah was a mess. Nehemiah was a mess. 19-year-old Nehemiah
was a mess.
Wow, boy. Wow. I mean, I wasn't as wild as some of them. Definitely not as wild as Wes, but wow, boy. So these airlines, man, airlines, I'm telling you what's going to happen, man. I'm telling you, this is like stage 1 of 10 of 20, but they're going to be really implementing smart cities This is their implementation of those bullet trains. This is the implementation of the underground trains, those underground Tesla, those Tesla stations. Man, I'll probably say in about 5 years, it's probably gonna be 2 cars. Like for real, for real. Like it's not gonna be this whole Nissan, this, and this. They're gonna be cars on tracks. And I think they definitely pushing us towards those smart cities with government assistance.
I could see that. I definitely could see that. I don't know. I just think it'd be dope if we had public transportation. I just looked on Instagram. I still follow some South African blogs. Yesterday they was giving away $12 fares. So that's $12 rand. So that's about $1.46 fares in USD. So it's like if other countries, and you know this, you in London flying to Paris is what? 80, maybe 95, 100.
It's less than 200.
Yeah. So it's like, why can't we have that over here?
Yeah.
And we're not going. We only going what? 500 miles, 600 miles.
Yeah. They got the cheap airline out there. We don't have one like that here. I guess ours was the Southwest, but they have one of those out there in Europe. But even still, we have to really look at what the cost of living in America is compared to everywhere else. One, we don't have, in most places, the cost of living does not match the wages. So that right there is already a problem. You already doomed for failure, right? Two, every single state here is its own entity. So it's not like when you go out the country, every state here, the United States is incorporated. So every single state is able to kind of do their own laws type thing. So you have the state law and then you have federal law. So state laws, you could be in Cali, where it's the strictest gun laws in the world. And then you cross over to Arizona and it's open carry.
Right.
And vice versa, to where you walk in with your pistol on your hip and then you cross that line and now you're going straight to jail for it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why our public transportation is good, is because these are all different businesses who have to communicate with each other in order to make it happen. And all of them are going to have their own bias in it. All of them are going to have their own wants, their own desires. So it's not a country that's looking at putting in an infrastructure for citizens. It's all of these individual corporations looking at how, if we put this in, how can we make the most money out of it?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Numerology Nation. She says there's a lot of things that they do in Europe that Americans say that they can't do. Healthcare, transportation, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Well, we know that. I mean, I think, isn't our healthcare under Mexico? Our healthcare, I think it's like, as far as where we rank with healthcare. At one point, we was like under Mexico. As United States, I think Mexico is about to put in a universal health care, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're looking at implementing that soon if they don't already have it. Are they?
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I think you're right. America's number 68.
Yeah,
we low in the world.
Yeah, we low out there. We low down there, man. 68. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Singapore's number 1.
Singapore?
Yeah. Japan's number 2. South Korea's number 3. Taiwan's 4. China's 5. Those are all Eastern medicines right there. God damn. That's what I need to be.
If that ain't a pattern, I don't want to say I am a pattern reader. I don't want to say I'm a pattern reader, but that is a clear pattern.
Yeah.
Is Mexico above us?
Nah, not on that one.
Who's above us that we would? Is Cuba above us? El Salvador? Look at any of those.
Cuba, Costa Rica, New Zealand, Australia, France, Ireland, Germany, Panama, Saudi, Turkey. Jamaica's ahead of us, which is...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
that kind of tells you just
Italy.
what America. I mean, like we said, America's a company.
Right.
Every single thing's a corporation. So yes. And then Boo Man is right when we let media tell it, right? We let media tell it. Those places are either dangerous or they are considered like third world countries, right?
Right.
If you let our media tell it.
Yeah.
We don't know what to believe no more, man.
But that's what that's become a trend. Is like handling your dentistry and your doctor's appointments abroad.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper. Like to get a filling here, they'd probably charge you, or root canal, what? Maybe
200, couple hundred.
Yeah. Overseas, you can get it for damn near cheap, and you get a free trip out of it.
That's what you're getting out of it. That's like couple. Yeah. Mexico, Colombia is a huge place, and Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey, that's where they all getting them teeth now.
Yeah.
They all going out to Turkey to get them veneers and the hair transplants.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Turkey is turning into that place.
Yeah.
Because that's what it really costs.
Yeah.
That's what it really costs, man. Like when you look at the reviews and stuff, one of the things that they're trying to scare us is that, those places aren't as good as American medicine, but it's a lot. When you go, the facilities are clean. A lot of people go to get their blood work done, everything, all for just a fraction of the price. You doing that here, you paying thousands.
Yeah.
You do it out there, you pay hundreds.
Yeah. And that's thousands after your deductible.
Yeah. Don't forget the deductible.
That's a fact.
Don't forget the deductible. So there's a lot of things, and America's a great country. Absolutely. There's a lot of things that you could do here that you can't do other countries. Mm-hmm. And every country has their issues. So it's not to say that, none of them are dealing with stuff. I think in Germany right now, for instance, they're really cracking down on that freedom of speech thing. It's happening here too. But our freedom of speech is being eradicated in so many places. In Germany, they come in, they busting down doors right now if you saying certain things online or anything. So, that's something that's happening out in Germany. They elected someone who was kind of like the German version of Trump.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they've been, Trump. They boys. So they all on that that wave. I don't even know what that wave is called, but you see it?
I'm trying to look for it now.
Yeah. Cracking down on them. They was like, look, man, because I was gonna be in there like, look, don't come to Germany right now.
Right.
Don't pull up in Germany. Anthony says they are redoing the streets of my neighborhood. The main streets, they are putting the stripes on the ground, and they are not paint anymore. It was taped with microchips on the bottom side. How you know it was taped with the microchips? Did you pull it up?
But you know what? If that's true, I've been saying that they're gonna put things on the street and the highway to allow smart cars to know the lanes, and they're gonna replace the whole lane with EV lanes.
Yeah,
meaning that once you get in that EV lane and you turn on self-driving, you can go at the speed of light without crashing because it has sensors and everything, and it'll force people not to go over in a whole lane. It'll be an electric lane.
Mm-hmm. I'm for it, personally. I see the good and the bad in it. I think that we should still have control, but if we look at how many fatalities we have from driving and all of the distractions that have been created with the phones and all this stuff, it is made that is a way of death to humans that shouldn't that should
be the last thing. Yeah, we
can lower that.
Right.
So, there's always pluses and minuses to things, and a lot of these things, they can definitely help to lower the mortality rate, right? Like when we start getting out of survival mode, and we're able to just thrive. And just we just have so many things as humans that we deal with that weren't a thing back in the day.
Right.
That we're dealing heart disease, cancer. This stuff is, and that's all diet.
Right.
That's all diet because we're not even eating food. We look at Chick-fil-A, and you got a power meal at Chick-fil-A. Your little meal is that little salad.
Oh no, you know what? I gotta be respectful, right? Shout out to my oldest sister Kiana, the realest of them all. She put me onto that meal. So you had you okay. Should I go ahead and share the meal? Is it okay?
You can share it.
Okay. So if you ever go to Chick-fil-A, my sister came to Georgia and I never ate salad from Chick-fil-A. One, I don't eat eggs and I don't eat bacon. So she was like, you got to get the carb salad. But when you get the carb salad, you got to get the apple cider vinaigrette and the lime ranch. I think it's called lime ranch. Hold on, I got to be respectful. Lime ranch dressing. Let me just make sure that's what it is. Yes, it's the avocado lime ranch. So you take the avocado lime ranch and the apple cider vinaigrette, and you dress that over top of the salad. Oh my goodness, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So that's all I've been eating at Chick-fil-A. I don't even do the sandwiches no more. I may do an extra 6-piece nuggets because sometimes they give you a good portion of the chicken. Sometimes they don't. But that salad right there with those two dressings collectively, it's amazing, man. And everybody that I told about, if you didn't know, you hooked now.
You want to know why you hooked?
Why is it?
Because it's fire. But Chick-fil-A has about 50 or 60 plus ingredients in their chicken. And 50 of those ingredients are man-made. So you get addicted on purpose. It's not an addiction because it's good. It's an addiction because of what's inside of it. So that's by design. If you look up what their ingredients are, you're gonna bug out. Like they put
from the dressing.
No, from the food, the chicken alone.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the salad dressings though.
The salad dressing, but it's still chicken in there.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't chicken, I think the salad would still be busting from those flavors.
You get the bacon with it.
No, I don't do the pork.
Oh, you don't?
Come on, man. I don't do the pork or the eggs.
The salad might be all right, but if we talk about the chicken, for instance, it's about 50 something ingredients in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's most definitely the chicken, but I think the dressing is really what throws it over. I think if it was a plain salad, it could be a salmon salad. It could be a shrimp. Those two dressings together, they making that right now in Nazareth, right now as we speak, man.
Said, hey, man. He said, when you come over here, man, we got unlimited Chick-fil-A.
Right.
One ingredient.
Shout out to Anthony. He says, because not only electric vehicles, but Toyotas and other cars have driver assist that steer the cars into the lanes.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in a Kia that had it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I was in a Kia that had that.
I'm going to tell you, the Kia Elantra, that car ain't no joke. It's sporty. It got a little thing. The back sit perfect. The infotainment system. These American brands, bro. Germany, watch out. Japanese, watch out. Because they got some great tech.
No, we ain't gonna watch. They don't gotta watch out. Our cars are still garbage.
You think so?
Yeah, compared, of course.
Shit.
Absolutely. Our cars are pretty and things, but we don't have any cars that could top the engineering of Japanese cars.
Nah, man.
No, we can't. I don't think we can.
Time. Look. You. To be honest, you got a lot of EV companies that's coming out that's American based. Really, I ain't even gonna lie, and a lot of people. Nah, I ain't even gonna do that.
Mercedes is the best.
They was the best.
They're not the safest.
No,
they not. Who is now?
Safest?
Who's the top safest?
I gotta fact check that. Hold on.
Yeah, but it's like, are we at that point where it is time to get out of America? Are we at that point, y'all? Is that the point that we've gotten to where America just ain't busting like it was?
So I'm gonna answer that question. The safest cars of 2026 as small cars are the Kia K4, Mazda 3, Nissan Sentra, midsize Hyundai Sonata, Toyota Camry, small SUVs Genesis GV60, Honda HR-V, Honda, and then the large pickup is the Tesla Cybertruck.
Got you.
So
yeah,
Hyundai, Kia.
And you notice that back in the day, the cars were brighter.
What you mean?
Now, now everything is muted.
Yeah.
Everything is muted now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were bright. There was so much color in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's muted.
Yeah.
They're taking the color away. It's remember that movie Pleasantville?
Nah.
With Tobey Maguire. It was Tobey Maguire and was it Reese Witherspoon? I think it was in there.
You said it's called
Pleasantville. So basically, they got trapped in the TV and it was black and white. And then he started adding, like, they started doing human things. I started adding color to the world.
Oh wow! No, I'm gonna have to check this out.
Oh, it's dope.
See that you always gonna give me a movie to watch, and I salute you for that, man.
So we have the reverse happening now.
Mm-hmm.
We have the reverse happening now, where the color is leaving our world.
Yeah.
Everything's becoming muted. People's emotions, people's feelings, the outfits. It's just muted.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing flavor.
You think so?
I think so. And some of the stuff, yeah. I think so. A lot of carbon copies because art is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Art went through a really dark period recently, and I think that it's emerging again. But art went through, especially with music.
Right.
Same artist for the last, like the same artist didn't drop for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when we look at the artists, they paved the way. They are the trendsetters.
Right.
So if the artists are all copying each other and it's all carbon copies, then that means the people that they are influencing
mm-hmm.
are the same. So I think that it's gonna go through a change, but I think we're in a very muted time now. If we were in Pleasantville, yeah, it would be the time when the we're reversing. And it was funny because when you watch that movie, it was crazy. Tobey Maguire is the main character, and I'm not going to give anything away, but I had some questions for him because I was like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? It was confusing to me. So I met Tobey Maguire and I asked him. I was like, hey, man, when we were, I was in the first Spider-Man movie.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the scene with Tobey. You know, he was Spider-Man in the original one. I was like, yo, how come in Pleasantville? I was so confused. I had so many questions.
That's what's up, man. You went directly to the source.
Right to the source.
Yeah.
Right to the source. I was like, yo, in Pleasantville, how come X, Y, and Z? And he was kind of shocked by the question. He's like, huh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
It's like, huh. Because it dealt with his character directly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, Toby, let me holler at you, man.
Yeah.
Let me holler at you, Toby. Come here. Come on, put this bug in your ear, man. Look, I know you about to be Spider-Man and all this, but I gotta holler at you about something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a time, man. I was in the first Spider-Man movie in high school.
That's fire.
Very first one. The scene with Macy Gray, the Green Goblin, all that.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's when I was like, this is what I want to do the rest of my life. I was like, I was bit, man. I was bit by the acting bug. And then there was a girl in there. She was dressed up as an extra, and I recognized her from the Real World. It was Flora. Can't remember. I think she did Real World San Francisco or something. I was big into TV at the time, and I remember we had a scene where we're running, and I remember like we're up against the wall, and I like put my arm up over, and I was flirting with her. I was like, "You come here often?" Fast forward to,
I'm gonna tell you, because I've done some extras in my time, and that's a place where you can really get your Mac on, and they gotta stay on script. They can't act out anything like, because you gotta conversate. You gotta conversate behind the camera and things that. Sometimes you doing that shoot for maybe 30-40 minutes.
Yeah. Which would you been in?
A few Tyler Perry movies. I've been in Vampire Diaries. That's pretty much it. I think I did like 2 Tyler Perrys, and then I did Vampire Diaries.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to the TV. I know you in
Hey, man, that extra life ain't no joke, man.
It really
Waking
ain't,
up
man.
at 4 a.m. Gotta be on set.
That extra life ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't for the faint of heart. There's professional extras out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
There's some professional extras.
Yeah.
Professional background. They don't even call extras anymore. They call them background.
Right.
Extras is like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
They call them background now.
Yeah.
There's some professional ones, man. I did some cool ones too back in the day. And it'd be funny because it'll pop up and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I was in this.
Yeah.
I forgot I was in this.
Most definitely.
I did a Jim Carrey movie, Yes Man.
Okay.
I was in a Jim Carrey movie, Yes Man. I was in a scene with Angie Stone for I forgot what show it was. It was like that one show. Oh, what was it? It was like a show. It was kind of serious. I forgot what the brethren's name was. But yeah, I was in the scene with Angie Stone.
That's what's up, man.
Rest in power.
Yeah.
Rest in power, man. That was amazing. I was like, Angie Stone here. I did a scene with Jill Scott.
Oh, okay.
Did something with Jill Scott.
You got a nice little what it's not called credits. Your resume is top tier.
Oh, it's pretty wild. I did oh yeah. Shout out to Anthony.
Anthony said I was watching TV one day. He was in a casino commercial in the sequence tuxedo jacket.
I was lit. That was for a casino out in I booked this commercial for, I forgot the name of this. Maybe it was Morongo or one of them casinos out there. I booked it. I went in to be the DJ. It was like a whole pool scene and all that. So I went in to be the DJ, but then they saw my headshot, saw me with the suit thing on, and they was like, yo, he'll be perfect here.
Right.
Which was better because the DJ didn't even get seen.
Yeah.
And then the scene that I was in, we at the little dinner table, me and this other shorty, and this boom right there, got a whole.
Yeah. That's
yeah, I did some dope stuff. I did you ever seen that show Californication?
Nah, I ain't never seen
that. Was on Showtime with Dave Duchovny.
Uh-huh.
I did something with Dave Duchovny. That was dope.
What was your biggest background check?
Biggest check for background?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good question. They all sucked.
Yeah.
All them checks was garbage.
Yeah.
That commercial was pretty good. Californication was pretty good because it was a SAG shoot. I got called back a couple of times for that. So I did Californication. I did a show called Pushing Daisies.
Dang.
That was dope. And it was dope because one of our favorite actors was at the time, he was in a show called Harlem. I mean, a movie called Harlem with Lawrence Fishburne. Mm-hmm. And me and Josh used to always that's one of the movies that we used to watch all the time. So it was a full circle moment of like being in the scene with him.
Yeah.
Oh snap! My man, right here. I wanted to do that.
You in some classics, man. Boom Man said Californication was the shit.
Yeah, Boom Man. I was in
California Nation said I love pushing daisies. You in some classics,
man.
Some
classics, man. Put
some
like
respect on Nehemiah name, man. You out there, man.
Started in high school, man. I was started in high school. I told myself that I don't know where my life took a turn, but TV and entertainment was my thing. And I was thinking about it recently. I was like, man, why haven't I was just thinking about that. I was literally thinking about that today. Like, why haven't you written anything or done anything in the film world in such a long time?
Yeah.
And I was sitting with myself with that and thinking about that. And I didn't really have an answer.
Right.
And it was just kind of
I'm gonna tell you, you picked the perfect time. I feel like in high school or in college on that age range is like perfect to be a background on extra.
Yeah.
You get to learn so much, experience so much freedom, and then you in movies and you get a nice little check. You know, you might get about $80.
$80.
You know, they feed you.
Get you a little gas. Get you a little gas money. Then after that, I was like, man, I ain't trying to be no extra.
Yeah.
See, I want to be the main role. I want to be in the role, or I wasn't with that whole background stuff. We was called extras at the time.
Yeah,
I just wasn't with it. And then I did some show. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. Oh, man, so much stuff. I can't even think of half of it. I think one time they was trying to bring back American Gladiators at the time. I did. I was an extra for that. I was an extra for Deal or No Deal.
Really?
Yeah.
What was you doing?
Audience.
You was the boss man?
Yeah, boss man. Yo, Howie. Yeah. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. He's like, all right.
Right.
So for me, man, I think that we can all think about this. Like, what was our North Star back in the day that adulthood made us blind to it or change our direction because we had to start paying bills, or life just would not allow us to be in our art and we had to grow up, I think about that because that's kind of always been my story where I had to choose between the arts or making money.
Yeah.
It's always been the story.
Yeah.
And I wanted to change that. So that's why I started thinking business. And I was like, I want to get to a point where I can fund all of my own creative projects. Because when you get to Hollywood, the way it is that you need people to believe in your dream for it to work. And I was tired of that. I was tired of telling these people my dream and them putting me on the back burner. I will work with these companies for years and I'd be like, look, I'm trying to direct, I'm trying to do this. And they just never would take me serious. They just wouldn't, because it wasn't about skill or talent. They'd be like, well, you got to be an AD. And most of the directors already had their ADs. So it was like, all right, I have to be a second AD. So I got to find an AD who likes me. Right. So then I started second AD on videos and all of that. Second AD stands for second director. So you have the main director, then you have the first AD. The main director, when we hear cut, all of this, that's not the main director. The main director don't talk. The main director is chill. They're looking at the screen. They're talking to the actors. They're talking to the client. It's the first AD that's doing all the wrangling. Cut this. All right, y'all, back to one. Back to this. That's the first AD. Main director's chilling. First AD. Second AD is under him. So I'm going to be under him, getting all of the people ready to come to scene, buy their trailers. Yo, we need to bring 1 and 2 to set. All right, boom, I'm on 1 and 2. Yo, we need 25 backgrounds for this scene. Boom. So that was my job for a while. And I worked on, like, I was an AD for a bunch of stuff. I was an AD for the Dream music video, Dope Bitch. So I was the AD. I was the second AD for that with the Dream and Pusha T.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The first time I worked with Pusha T.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was an AD on some Chris Brown videos. AD for like some LMFAO videos, bunch of shit. I was working, like, I had got deep into Hollywood with the crew that I was working with, but there was always a ceiling. And I was working with the top directors at the time, Tar Stansberry, Colin Tilley. Colin Tilley did We Gonna Be All Right, that Kendrick Lamar joint. We Gonna Be, yeah, Colin Tilley did that. So I was working with the top people, man, but it was just, I realized early on that you gotta put into your dream, nobody else. And it was a harsh reality because I thought hard work and talent was all it took. But it wasn't. It was connections. It was this. And people wanted me around because I was famous, but they didn't want to give me a real shot.
Right.
So I had to learn business. And it was like, I'm just going to fund my own stuff. I'm tired of like begging these people for these positions. And so I started directing my own music videos for artists. So then I only wanted to work with artists I wanted to work with. So I was doing like some spiritual hip hop people, like D-Rock the Menace. I did like 6 music videos for him. I did one for Chuck, Strength to the Weak. So I just realized, like, man, I don't want to always be on a job interview as a grown man. You know what I mean? And those people who are in the industry, a lot of them are still first ADing.
Yeah.
Still. So that industry is as cutthroat as it gets. And if you have funding, you have power. And it was like, let me get the funding. So we don't have to sit and beg people for money to make our dreams come true. So that's why I switched over to business. Just because I was like, all of these people who are funding these things, these music videos, all of them, they're just regular business people. This money isn't coming from the industry. This money's coming from Ciroc. It's coming from T-Mobile. It's coming from this company. That's why we have so much product placement in music videos. Yeah. That's where the money's coming from.
Yeah. I remember Beats was in everywhere, man.
Product placement
was everywhere.
Yep. That's how those music videos got paid. Right there. So that industry, you know, is fun. It's cool. But at the end of the day, it's not rewarding like that, like financially.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked on over 100 videos. I had no savings.
Yeah.
No 401k, no health insurance. Still trying to get jobs. I'm working on the top music videos. 50 Cent. I was working on Kendrick Lamar's videos. I did King Kunta. So I was working on some of the songs for The Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay.
So I did two videos off of that one. We did I did the Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe video.
That's
I did that video. Yep. I did that one with Mike Epps.
Yeah.
That one was a vibe. I did the All the Way Up video. Fat Joe, Montana, with Khalifa, Nicki Minaj.
That's a huge accolade right there.
I did that. We was doing all Fat Joe videos. So we was doing all of the Fat Joe videos. I was working with Eve Rivera. So we was doing all the 50 Cent videos. So we did the 50 Cent We Up. I did the Down on Me 50 Cent Jeremiah video. So many videos, man. It was just video after so many Tyrese videos. So many. You just start to look at the call sheet and be like, you don't even care who you're working with no more. I was the art director for the Jasmine Sullivan video for the Insecure, the one she did with Bryson Tiller.
Yeah. That's my.
I was the art director for that.
Like
yeah.
Right.
I was the art director for that video.
Damn.
Yeah.
She said Down on Me. That's Jeremiah and
50 Cent.
Where you going with that booty
on me?
Yeah, that's a great record. You got some number ones under your belt.
Man, I got some. I did Miranda Lambert. I did. Man, we did some major stuff, man. It was never small time. We did Dev, like a G6, did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now I fly like a G6. Everybody, man. It just got to the point where it was doing all Tyler the Creator stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing all Tyler the Creator stuff. Filming at his house. We'd be in Tyler Creator's house in his room chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So that industry was burned out too, because like I said, and none of these are your own boss. And then you're working these 18-hour days, and then no one wants to move you up. And then it's just like you kind of see this rat race. You can see like there's a rat race in the film industry too. Yeah, it's not just the regular world. So that was a big eye opener to me, because I ran to Hollywood and I had no idea it was like that. I thought if you just see the right people, hear the right people, you on. Nah. It's not like that.
Not at
That's
all.
a good question.
What are your dream jobs now?
I'm gonna tell you what my dream job is. I want you to go first.
That's a great question.
Respectfully,
I gotta pass it to you so I can really think on that. That's something that
I don't have a dream job. I think a job is a nightmare to me. Jobs are nightmares to me. So I would rather own my own anything before I go work the best job for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had my dream job, which was working in film.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just that. It was a job. You know what I'm saying? It was literally just a job. So for me, my dream job is something where I'm in control of my own time, and I am getting paid. I'm getting paid for the energy that I'm putting out is equal.
Right.
So it's owning my own production company. That's really my dream job, is owning my own production company.
If I had to say a dream job, it would probably be like a luxury ice cream parlor or something like that.
For real?
Yeah. And the only reason why I say that is like everybody happy getting ice cream.
Yeah.
It's rare that you see somebody turn up like, you didn't give me an extra scoop or my ice cream melted. So it's like a dream job is something that's cool, relaxing, and you're helping people and you putting out great energy.
I like that. I want to introduce you to my brethren. He got a vegan. I don't know him personally, but he kind of reminds me of you. He's from Baltimore, and he went to prison for a while and ended up coming out and opening up a vegan donut shop in New York.
Okay.
And it's booming. He was on Earn Your Leisure.
Okay.
So he talks about 7 streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his whole thing. I'm gonna put you on, but when you said he already reminded me of you, but when you say a luxury ice cream, I'm like, dang, that's literally what my man does. He got the luxury. He got the luxury donut spot.
Yeah.
Yep. Boom said, the life of creators. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, man. This is it's literally that battle. Most creators are in that battle of needing to pay bills and also be creative and needing to survive. And if you start to have responsibilities like kids or mortgage or anything, then you really can't concentrate on your art. And we came in a time where in order to do your art, there was so many variables. Mm-hmm. If something got big, you got to get funding, you got to get this, you got to get this. And then content creation came on. But it was the kind of content creation I wasn't really into, dancing and you know, I was never into 1 minute things, right? Like I was always into shooting shows or films or things like that. So the 1 minute pieces of content never stuck with me. So now with AI and everything, I think this is the official time for creators, because now we can create without money. And that's the biggest thing. If you got some money for some subscriptions, you can create whatever you want. Mm-hmm. And that's why we are in a time, and y'all gonna see this table back here. That's where my turntables go. I haven't even put them up yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even put my turntables up yet. Like, that just shows you like where I am mentally. I'm over here trying to build these companies and stuff.
Right.
Turntables not even up. I'm in my studio. So getting back to that creativeness, man, that's like getting back with the creator, because the creator is literally creator, create. You know what I'm saying? Like the word create is in there. And I think that's who we are, you know, naturally.
Shout out to Anthony. He says, I just want to be a farmer.
That ain't hard. That ain't hard.
Nah.
Depends on what you're trying to farm. But that ain't hard. And what you can do is, man, there's so many people right now who have farms that people don't want to come work for because it's like not cool. So there's a lot of farms who are going to be going out of business because their families and stuff don't want to take it over. Their families want to dance on TikTok.
So I normally get blue crabs. I don't know if I brought this story up. I think I did last week.
Yeah.
Blue crabs, the guy told me that, hey, it's nobody in Louisiana no more to go crabbing. It's a lost art, and he may have to go out of business. It's a lot of that farming life, because everybody wants to go into the inner city. These farmers is dying off.
Yeah.
They're becoming extinct. So I might
and
need
it's
to
not cool.
I'm a call and see if they can if I can be a farmer somewhere.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
And this is a little hack too for y'all. There are a lot of farms outside the country that will let you come work and live there for free.
Yes.
So if you're trying to get out the country, there's places in Costa Rica, all of these where they need help. So you could pop up and for real make that a reality. Being a farmer is not a, is that, I mean, that's a very attainable. That's a very attainable, very attainable dream. Like very attainable. That just takes that takes probably, I bet you in 100 phone calls, you could find a farm that's willing to bring you on.
No, I'm gonna tell you, that's what that's the easiest way to get in and get dual citizenship in a different country. If you buy land and you saying you using it to, you know, study farming and things like that, as well as contributing.
Mm-hmm. Tax
So
breaks
right.
too. Tax breaks.
Yeah.
Major tax breaks. And also on property too. If you get like, there's a lot of rural grants and stuff that happen. So there's a lot now. There's certain things that farmers can't do. For instance, I think like, what is it? The government owns all the corn or something like that. Like the government be owning.
They own the seeds. They own the seeds.
So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So you still gonna be, you can farm all you want, but you're still gonna be up in that government line.
Let me ask you a question. Shout out to shout out to Anthony. He said, man, it's nothing better than putting your hands in dirt and raising your own vegetables. If you see my backyard, I'm gonna tell you, that farming is where it's at, and I think it's definitely where it's gonna go, because it's gonna come to a point where, well, we already there now. The food that we eat is not even real. Everything is genetically modified. But I was looking on the news, and I seen that Drewski will be hosting the BET Awards this year. And I wanted to know how you think he will do. You know, he's a very controversial comedian, but it's a new stream of wave of content creators, and how I'm looking at the business model of other businesses. Like these restaurants are making content friendly meals just for people to have it, try it, and give their exposure. So is content the number one way of source of, you know, really becoming successful? Because I mean, I think content creators is at an all-time high, and they made the most, you know, amount of money in that sector, in that field. So I wanted to get your perspective, one on Drewski being the host of the BET Awards, and then the space of content creators.
So didn't Drewski half hosted with Kevin Hart at one point last year? I think he did have like a couple of segments or something, maybe him and somebody else. But I remember them at least coming out and presenting or doing something.
I believe he definitely, yes, he did. Drewski and
So,
Kevin Hart collaborated on hosting duties and appeared together on stage.
yeah.
Oh, that was last year, 2025.
Yeah. So he's already done it. And content creation is the new wave because people aren't paying because of the content. They're paying just because of the attention.
Mm-hmm.
This is an attention. Attention is currency. So depending on how many people's attention you have, that depends on how successful you can be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all it is. It doesn't content. It'd be something the next day, but whoever has the most attention and the most influence is going to win. It used to be athletes back in our day.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes, not so much, because with social media, they're not the only ones on a platform anymore. So, yeah, I think that content is currency. Attention is currency. Drewski gets a lot of attention when he puts out content. So, so it's a yeah, I think he'll do great. He's funny naturally, and I think that some people, when they're doing content creation does not translate to other areas of film, and people don't understand that. Content creation does not mean you're going to be a good actor in a movie. Content creation does not mean you'll be able to host something and be good live.
Right.
Content creation doesn't mean any of that, because what we're doing is we're seeing these people for these 1 minute clips.
Mm-hmm.
And because they have attention, we'll put them in a situation that we want to use their followers. We put Drewski here, his followers will watch, so we'll boost our ratings.
Right.
That's all companies are thinking about, and they don't care whether the person has the skill or not.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Drewski, though, I definitely feel, because his show is kind of like that. The Almost Made It Records.
Yeah.
Where he's interacting with people. So that's a great platform for him, because he got a lot of reps doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like a real funny person. He's not a 1 minute in the content funny person. And we've seen that before with people who they may be funny in those little clips, but they not like,
right. Put them on stage, they can't last.
Nah. So it's a whole different type of skill set to be on stage. And Marlon Wayans shows that. Go look at Marlon Wayans on the Castanat show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was one of the best.
You'll see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like in just a person who just will make you laugh no matter what.
Yeah.
It's in there. Like that's a different type of.
And you gotta think, Marlon, he old enough to be all they fathers.
Yeah.
And he was still having the same energy. So that was generations that he was jumping over just to, bring smiling, great energy to people. So Marlon is definitely one of them ones for sure.
Been one of them ones. Like been one of them ones. And we be sleeping on him because he started doing serious roles.
Yeah.
Doing stuff like what was that one serious role he did?
The Jordan Peele joint.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Also G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So very multi-dimensional, but go watch the Wayans brothers.
That's one of my
watch the Wayans brothers. You're gonna be in the ground. Mm-hmm. Marlon was one of them ones. You be like, bruh, they don't make them like that no more.
No, they don't.
They don't make them like that. So, yeah, content isn't going anywhere. It's attention. It'll transfer over to something else, and then something else, and then something else. But it used to be magazines, used to be TVs, it used to be billboards.
Mm-hmm.
Billboards used to be the attention because everybody was driving.
Right.
And there wasn't as many roads. But now there's way too many roads, and people aren't driving like that. And people are in Ubers, and people are staring down at their phone.
Mm-hmm.
So no one's looking up. So that form of advertisement went down. People don't read magazines like that anymore. So magazine advertisement went down. People don't watch commercials anymore because they don't watch TV. And that's the reason why sports are kind of still able to get the money that they can, is just because that's really the only thing people are watching on TV now.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that I can think that people are watching on TV that has commercials. We don't even have commercials no more. We have ads. Think about that. Like, we don't got commercials. We got ads.
We got ads.
Everything is streaming. So, It's all changing, but it's going to get to the point of like 1, 2, 3, 4 minute movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people's attention spans are going. And TikTok and all of these other platforms are investing in creators who are able to deliver this kind of content now. High quality scripted content.
That's what's up.
And that's the wave.
That's what's up. Shout out to Pinky. She says, I think he's going to kill it as well. He has major fan base. He had Baltimore going crazy. They had to shut the filming down.
Yeah, they did. They had to shut Baltimore down. Drewski, one of the ones, man.
Yeah.
Drewski, one of the ones, man. He one of them, man. That's a mug that I laugh at his stuff.
Yeah.
There's some people's stuff I don't laugh at. Country Wayne, I don't laugh at his stuff so much.
No. Marco,
I don't laugh at his stuff so much. Here and there, but
shout out to him though. Shout out to everybody doing their thing when they doing it.
Man, look, we love all y'all brothers and sisters who are out there, and I would never ever talk bad about someone who is out there putting their dreams, putting their talents out there. It takes guts to do that. So if you ever hear me say I'm not a fan, it does not mean I'm not a fan of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. It means that just the content you create and doesn't resonate with me. Because the stuff that resonate with me is just the stuff that's in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different, like the content that I watch now is very like I watch skits here and there, but most of my stuff is educational. So I'm on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Like the content that I watch is different. So I don't really like the funny stuff is here and there, but for me, I'm more into the educational stuff. So that's just my vibe, but I love everyone. I appreciate everyone who's out there doing their art for show.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Marlon did kill it on Bel Air as Will's father.
That's your show too.
Killed it.
That's your show. I still got to watch the last season. Yeah,
he killed it. It's 101, man.
All right, man.
It's 808, y'all. We ain't done Zen and Knot in a while, man.
And we load up Zen and Knot.
We hit them with the Zen and Knot in a while, man. Or a call. I know they've been waiting. Let me see what she say. Anthony in here. So this is everyone's seeing. This is the thing, Boo Man. I know Boo Man is still being creative. So for all of us who are creators who haven't really been as creative, I think this is a good weekend for us to step back into that creativity. I'm going to set my turntables back up. I'm going to start writing these little 1 minute. I have like 100. I got a notebook full of just ideas of films and scenes that I've been thinking about. And also wanted to write a show about, I got a show idea. Did I tell you about it?
No, what's that?
I'm going to tell you about it when we get off air. Cause I don't trust these. You know what I'm saying?
These how people, man.
Hey, I told you I'm keeping all ideas to myself.
You did. You definitely did. You told me that. You definitely did. All 2026.
All in, man.
Tell me that.
I'm not assisting in anybody's nothing.
That's a fact. Well, it's 9:09. We're gonna be here on Friday.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up the Stephen Diggs case.
He's that's guilty. Funny. I don't know. Got the verdict.
Yeah, they got the verdict yesterday, but I gotta watch more of it so I can have that open dialogue. So Friday we'll spend a good portion of us talking about that because that's some crazy stuff.
When you see the trial, it ain't as crazy.
Yeah, I know.
When you see some of this stuff, you be sitting there like, this is an open closed case.
Yeah. Literally.
This is an open closed case. That girl,
$5 million. She wanted $5 million.
That poor girl, man.
She don't got nothing. They came back with 100 racks. She turned it down.
She should have took it.
I mean, we'll save it for Friday. When
you see the case, you're gonna see. Like I would have, if I was a lawyer, I would have loved to be Stephen Diggs' lawyer. I would be like, man, that's an easy one.
Easy case.
This is the easy case.
You don't even gotta come in. Just bring the money.
Don't even come in, man. When you come in, we're gonna put the neck brace on you. Just out of back in the day, you used to go to court with the neck brace.
Yeah.
What we doing for Zen or not, man?
Let me see.
We're gonna do Zen or not. I know y'all been asking for it. She said next time talk about Key and his wife, Key and Peele.
Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take a look at that. See what's going on with that. All right, let's get to some Zen or not.
Get y'all up her.
Let's see. Your friend shows up late every time, but says that's just how I am. Is that Zen or not?
Not Zen. We deal with that in the family all the time, man. It's not Zen. You need to change. Said what he say? He's like, what was that on? Get him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Remember they was in the scene with Puffy. He was like, does anybody know anything about no cellular? And he was like, no. And he's like, well, you should. Don't be proud of your ignorance.
Oh my goodness.
Don't be proud of your ignorance. Our family always late and can't figure out why they can't get it together, man. That's one thing the family don't get. I had to have a talk with my mom about that. But and cousins, it's like, look, man, respect time.
Not tipping because service was mad. Zen or not?
That's Zen. Some of these servers don't deserve it. And when you go out the country, you'll see you don't even tip out the country.
That's a fact. You
don't tip at all. They'll give it back to you and be offended by it. So some of these, and I'm a good tipper, but some of them be garbage. They do not deserve. Just because you brought my food over with a stanky attitude and only checked on me once. Nah. Don't go to Cracker Barrel. That's how they was treating me.
That's a fact. Sharing your entire life online.
Not Zen.
Not Zen?
Not Zen. You're looking for attention.
I'm going to say Zen.
Okay.
I'm going to say Zen. I think it'd be a vibe to just share your whole. I mean, some streamers are doing that now. iShow Speed is another one that does IRL a lot. So, I mean, it's very up for debates if that's what you like to do, and if you into it, it's cool. I feel like people gravitate more towards you. It's more like a Truman Show.
But are they sharing their life, or are they sharing what's happening in real time? Sharing your life versus sharing what you're doing are two different things.
Well, if you stream daily, I feel like anything that comes on, good or bad, will also show on camera.
Yeah.
So it's all a part. I mean, it's a thin line. I get what you're saying with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Next one. Skipping your company's outings. Is that Zen or not?
Zen.
For real? You don't go to the potlucks, bowling nights.
Still work, nigga. If I'm showing up and there's coworkers there, that's work, nigga.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if you show up and it still work, make sure you punch that clock, because
you know what I'm saying is that if you're around coworkers and all, it still work. Yeah. I would rather be with them over here, but instead I'm over here with them because I would rather be over here with them. So if I got to be here with them, that's work. That's work, man. I don't do work outings and all that, man. You pay me for this, that's it. I don't need none of the extra.
Last but not least, posting your family information on social media. So like pregnancy reveals or proposals and stuff like that.
I think it just depends on if the family's in it. I think that there's a lot of couples out there who are like goals and they're showing their journey. So I really appreciate that kind of stuff. So I just think it all depends. When it's not forced.
Right.
It just can't be forced. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't force it.
Yeah. I think, but I'm a very social person, but far as like family and proposal and stuff, I wouldn't want to put that on social media because it's like you comparing. Like now they doing pregnancy reveals, they dropping out of the helicopter what color it is, if it's pink or blue.
Yeah, it's too much.
They at amusement parks. It's wild. It's just I don't know, but
somebody died doing that too.
For real?
Yeah, they tried to have a plane do the reveal. The plane ended up crashing.
Wow. Rest up for them.
That was a while ago. You can see the video online too.
Wow.
They was at a party doing the reveal. They dropped the plane. Everyone's cheering. The plane.
Damn.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. On a bright note, we appreciate y'all. We'll be here Friday. Great show on Friday we got for y'all. We're gonna be talking about all types of stuff, man. We're gonna see y'all Friday. Thank y'all for joining. Shout out to all the IG people. Holla.